is the great legend, and I am coming at you live today with a contest video. Damn, I ain't done a contest entry in a long time. But today's contest entry is for a special guy, member and founding father of the Blast It or Stash It YouTube channel, YouTube, Facebook group, whatever you want to call it. A bunch of dudes and ladies that love a bunch of books. Actually, we need more ladies. So, ladies, if you're watching, join Blast It or Stash It. But this video is for Spectacular Spider Grandpa's end of summer Heatwave contest. That's right. Mike from Blast It or Stash It is having a end of summer Heatwave contest. Very cool for him to do a contest to show his love to the community and to, you know, celebrate the end of summer where the kids go back to school. I mean, what is there more reason to celebrate that? I tell you what, man. So good to see people in the chat tonight, or today, damn, it's morning. I still think it was last night. We got Who Dat, Comics, Collectibles, and Gaming. Russell Sarop25 at yahoo.com. You're going to be bidding on his auctions tonight because you won't find a better deal. Unless, you know, I'm selling something for $1 or something. But anyway, that's beside the point. Today we're talking about Spectacular Spider Grandpa, a.k.a. Mike from Blast It or Stash It. I'm going to kind of go over the contest entry. Let me bring my camera up so I know I'm talking in the camera. There we go. But the contest entry was this. You have to be a member of the Blast It or Stash It Facebook group. Now, I don't know if I remember that correctly, but, you know, you might as well just go become a member. If you're on Facebook, be a member of the Blast It or Stash It Facebook group. It's just an awesome group of guys and gals that talk comics. We have all kinds of collectors on there. You know, we have readers, art lovers, people that love the covers, people that love issue #1s. Actually, William Thorg, I need to get you on there because, you know, we got to get you on that Facebook, buddy. I think you're on there, but anyway. You know, people that love key issues, speculative issues, or speculated issues, what's hot, what's not, what's blasted, what's stashed. We got it all on there on the Blast It or Stash It Facebook group. Also, you need to subscribe to the Blast It or Stash It YouTube page. So you can do that by clicking on the links below. They are in the video description right now, right here, right now. Yes, the video description is live as well. I can type something like, let me type something in the video description right under Summer Heatwave Contest. We'll see if it updates. Alright, I would do a little contest like that. Anyways, someone in the comments tell me what I just wrote in the comments page, or not the comments, but in the video description. Very funny. I just typed that in there. Let me know if y'all can see it. Y'all will know what it is when you read it. But be a member and a subscriber of the Facebook and the Blast It or Stash It YouTube channel. Another is, of course, you got to be subscribed to the man, the myth, the Funko legend. He ain't the great legend. He Funko legend, though. That's Mike, baby. Spectacular Spider Grandpa, man. You got to be a subscriber to Mike. And you can enter in this contest. So the contest entailed, he wants to know some things that happened over the summer. What was your a Funko Pop that you got over the summer that you're never getting rid of? Oh, hey! Vince is in the house. Simplify Comic Guy. Hey, thank you, my friend. It was a great show, and it was great to meet your buddy Rob Carter last night. All right, so pick a Funko that you won't get rid of that you got over the summer, and I've got that. I'm going to show it to you right now. Andre the Giant, 8th wonder of the world, Andre Rosimov from, God, where was he from? Chernobyl, France, whatever it was. Andre the Giant, baby. Greatest world's, okay. 70s and 80s, probably up until Hulkamania was running wild, and when Hulk beat Iron Sheik. Actually, you know, you can say the Hulk beating Iron Sheik in like '83, Madison Square Garden to win that title. Yeah, you know, But when Hogan slammed Andre, you know, Hulkamania was running wild. But before that, for like 2 decades, pretty much unbeatable. Eighth wonder of the world, Andre the Giant. Funko, I'm never getting rid of that I got over the summer. So definitely not getting rid of Andre. It's wrestling pop, very cool. I got all those wrestling pops on the back as well. I like more so the old timies, the legends. Very cool. But I may get some new school pops too. I don't know. I do like Daniel Bryan and stuff. I might get his pop. But Andre the Giant, definitely. And it is a hell of a effing hot this summer. Simplify, oh, testify. It is hot as hell. All right, and that comic I got over the summer that I'm never gonna get rid of. You know, I got, you know, your normal, you know, your Lantern, your Chinese Supermans. I got Popeye's galore, but this issue, I showed this my last live show, which was the Great Legend live show. I don't know when I showed that, but anyway, this is my Popeye book, 4-color. It's Dell 4-color issue 113. I can see my reflection there. See, that's my little window and everything. Anyway, we got 4-color 113. This is the first ever Dell comic book that has Bud Sagendorf in it. Just freaking awesome, you know. I haven't read. I've only flipped through it, and it's perfect on the inside. Covers, not too bad. You know, 7.0, fine, very fine. So I love that stuff, man. Popeye books. You can't go wrong with a Popeye book. Very cool. I'm never going to get rid of this. This is Bud Signendorf's first official, you know, like entry into the comic books. I mean, before that, 4-color was reprinting E.C. Seeger's, some of his comic strip stuff in their comics, and I don't remember how many issues that went. I'm thinking 4, and then this was the 5th, and then I think they went up to maybe 8 to 11 issues in 4-color. I do want to get all of those. And most likely I want to get them all graded. I don't know though, then I wouldn't be able to read them. That's the only crappy part about like grading books. You can't open them up. Damn, it smells so good, Paul. You know what I'm talking about, Midwest. God, that golden age smell. You know, I love the golden age smell. I love, this is 1940. It doesn't tell me the date, but it's on the inside of the book. Let me open it up real quick. Pull the bad boy out. 1946. I like that inside cover too. Look at that inside cover. It's like it's a map of like Popeye's adventures chart showing the travels of Popeye the Sailor and the story of Queen Olive. So that's the trail he takes in the first story over here. Just a beautiful book, beautiful colors, beautiful artwork, wimpy, sweepy. A stranger. There's a stranger in there. Damn, dude, I like this. Ooh, there's a gun in there. There's like a cop. I love that kind of artwork style. See the cop on down at that bottom panel? He's got a gun. He's holding a damn gun up to that other kind of cop guy. Shoot him, Popeye first. Shoot him, Popeye first. Classic wimpy, you know. He don't want to get no harm caused. He just says, shoot Popeye instead. I got more hamburgers to eat. Love me some Popeye. I could talk about old Popeye all day. Gotta be careful putting it in this Archive 4 mil because the top is kind of thick and sharp. Be very careful. Really need to get some golden. What I really need to get is Golden Age, a pack of 50 Golden Age bags and boards from Gerber, and maybe a little short Golden Age box. Actually, I would probably put my Golden Age books in my magazine box because I have the DC Chess magazine. Anyway, I got to get back to Mike. Mike! Spectacular Spider Grandpa Summer Heatwave. Don't want to go too long with this. And then he said that Golden Age mustiness. That's what Midwest says. And what's really good is we got 3 guys that are Blasted or Stash It Facebook guys. Russ, Simplify, and Midwest Comic Man. All awesome people. And you know they're part of the next question. Who is a person or some people that you met over the summer? And I've got to go, you know, with some of these already in the chat. Russ, aka Who Dat Comics, Collectibles, and Gaming. Definitely Simplify Comic Guy and Midwest Comic Man. And I've told Vince, Simplify Comic Guy, and there's another one. You know, Vince, you know you know we gonna get you treated good, baby. Yeah, the Archive 4 mil, you can put a fullback in there, acid-free fullback, and that shit is solid. That's just solid as a damn board. You put a 4 mil, which is thick already, plus a fullback, that's power, baby. Now, one thing about the Archive though is it's open on the top. So you damn well better have some of those little packs that get rid of moisture, because if you want to, if you're anywhere where you think there's some humidity or something in the air, you definitely want to keep them in a bag and fold it and tape it down tight. But if your house is good and you go to read a lot of those books, a good Archive's the way to go. Or you can do this, Vince. You can do a Golden Age bag, no, or a big ass Archive, and then put a Golden Age bag and like a comic that's already bagged and boarded, and just put that in the Archive. That would work too. But Archives are awesome. I would probably only buy Golden Age Archives, because you can put Silver Age, Standard, all the other stuff in there. But you can get those egerber.com, or let me know what you need and I'll buy them in bulk, and then I'll give them to you on the down low, on the cheap, baby. You know how I roll with it. I got some good connections with eGerber. I've been ordering from them for a long time. But Spider Grandpa, he wanted to know, oh, clearbackers, see? There's all kind of damn good stuff. But he wants to know some people you met. And when I started getting back into collecting, well, I've always been collecting, but as far as doing YouTube videos and that whole thing, when I wanted to start making more videos, so I only did about 20 videos total in 2015, and maybe even less than that in 2014. I was more just kind of watched videos here and there, some of my favorites, like Captain Strangelove, Hibby's Collectibles, stuff like that, Howler Mouse, Roger 69501. I always tuned into William Thor. But anyway, I started watching a channel where I got to see 2 guys that I really kind of liked, and I got some interest in watching them. Was Simplified Comic Guy, Vince, and Comic Noob, Gary Comic Noob. And I really started watching them guys, and I started to kind of get to know them and watching their channels. I really enjoyed their channels. I was entertained by their channels. I wasn't entertained by any things, the channels trivias or contests or that kind of shit, because I've already got enough books. I didn't need no books. But I really kind of and like I said, and I always tell J-Rox this, I like a good YouTube channel, not for the books. I mean, because I can show shit all day. I could show comics, toys, I could show anything. I could show my fucking ass. Anyway, that don't matter. That's beside the point. But I watch for the person. That's why it's hard for me sometimes to watch people that don't show their face on the camera, because I feel like they may be kind of hiding something, or I'm not all the way. It's hard to say. I don't have that connection. I need that face-to-face connection. I need that people-person connection. You can show books all day and all this kind of stuff, but man, until you start showing your face on the tube, that's when shit gets real. You start showing the face on the tube and stuff, it's like you feel like you know them. You feel like they're coming at you live through the screen at the same time that you're coming at them live. You know, shit like that. But so I'd have to say Vince and Gary, um, and they pretty much. I tell them this, like by watching them, it kind of inspired me to start making more videos on a regular basis. You kind of getting back into the comic book community. So I pretty much have them to thank for that because you know, I was just kind of bored of it for a while. But then when I came back, there were so many new faces and so many great people that I got to meet on here. I got to meet the rest of the Blaster Stash It guys like Huey, Dave, Huey's Comic Cave or something, I think, or Cavern. But of course, Mike, Spectacular Spider Grandpa, I got to know and chat with him and, you know, see about all his Funkos and stuff. And one of the guys, though, that I really kind of got to know and I chat with is Paul, Midwest Comic Man. And man, I tell you what, man, when we first met on that like official live show, because you hadn't done a video in a while, and I was always asking Noob and them, I was like, how about this Midwest guy? I need to get subscribed to this guy. So I got him subbed up, and you know, I watched his stuff, but like things didn't really click until we actually met face to face on camera, and we were sharing our love and passion for the Golden Age, and we talked quite a bit on the Google Hangout chat, like I do with everybody. Oh, it's a hideout, LOL. Not a cavern, it's a hideout. Simplify said about Huey. But yeah, when I got to know Paul, that was a lot of fun. And through Gary, in Simplify, I got to meet a lot of other people. I got to meet Russ, Who Dat Comics. I talked to him pretty much daily. Jeremy, aka Trinity's Comics, I talked to him daily. I talked to so many people that I've gotten to know through Vince, Gary, and the Blaster Stash at Facebook page that I probably would have never talked to before. That's why I always tell Dave and the guys that the Facebook page is really like kind of like the bread and butter that kind of holds that YouTube page down. I mean, because I like doing the Blast It or Stash It videos and YouTube, but I find that the Facebook page is more important than the video aspect of the Blast It or Stash It. I'm a big fan of the a big fan of the Facebook page. So, Mike, that's kind of some of my stuff. You know, the Andre the Giant, man, I love that. Love that pop. I got my Popeye 4-color 113, and then you know, and I currently collect the reprints. But I was looking on eBay, and you can get. The only problem is I don't like paying like shipping and everything. But and that's why I usually get the reprints because they're like fresh, brand new, and they just so clean and nice. But I don't know how long IDW and Yo Books are going to be doing those reprints. So once they get done with those, I probably will go back and have to get some of the back issues. I don't know how many issues they did, but it went from Dell to Gold Key to Charlton Comics, like just a lot of different publisher name changes and things like that. So I got to track those down. There's another series of Popeye that I want to get to where he does different careers and things like that. And I got my first one of that from Why Not Art. It was and I can't remember. I've got it in one of my boxes back there. But anyways, Mike, good luck with your contest. You're a great asset to this community. It's been great to get to know you in some of the Blaster Stash It Facebook discussions and in the Blaster Stash It YouTube page. And remember, the Blaster Stash It YouTube group meets every 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 Central on Friday nights where they come at you live. And it's just great to know all those guys. I've gotten to meet more people as well over the summer. I got to meet a lot of folks over at Key Issue Comics, Chaz's channel. You know, I got to meet Evangeline. God, I hope I'm saying that right. We just call him Evan, but Evangeline's over there. Contender, Captain Cold, Rez, Splash Page, White Gloves, Yeti's over there. I'm So Yeti's his name. Yeti and Splash also have a lot of good history as well. Who else am I missing over there? Damn, I think that's all. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Oh, LP baby, LP. Father and Naomi got to meet Larry Higgins and stuff. So there's just a lot of great people out there, and what's pretty much good about all that is like I pretty much met that group from getting to know Vince and Gary, so that's always good too. And then they have offline hangouts, and man, he is, man. Evan is like a that's perfect. Tele dash evangelist. Man, Simplify Evan, he's giving you a great shot. You're the tele evangelist of the comic book community because T is tele. T is also for Tuesday. Evan gets his books on Tuesday. He gets a sneak peek and he telling the people at Key Issue Comics, and his name Evangeline is like evangelist. Oh yeah, my boy Trilogy buddy. I'm sorry. Trilogy. Trilogy's awesome. Trilogy lives south from here, not too far away. And so does Splash. I think Splash as well. Or he lives in, I think, West Texas. But they're going to Fan Days. And I'll have to see. I don't know. See, I need to look to see what's going on at Fan Days. But if I do go to Fan Days Trilogy, I'll definitely hook up with you there. And we'll fucking go through some long boxes together. You can tell me what's hot. Trilogy and a lot of people at the Key Issue Comics. Oh, Boston Chris, Buckshot 33. Sorry, Chris. Boston Chris is another great channel. Just a lot of great content, a lot of great history on his channel. This has kind of turned into a shout out video. I used to know a guy that, you know, he would like make you pay to get a shout out. He wanted you to have you like do some deed or something to get shout outs. Simplify. I love Simplify, comic guy. But anyway, yeah, Mike, man, Mike. End of the summer, man. I'm running out of shit to say, brother, and I hope you watch this whole video. Man, I want to see some Funkos. I know you're in Chicago at your end of summer vacation. One of those Griswold vacations. You had all your family going to that thing. I'd love to hear some stories. Any like rants or any like get pissed in the car stories. Because you are a grandpa. Grandpas are perfect for ranting. Also, yeah, just come see us on that Blaster Stash Facebook page. Okay, so anyway, you got to be a subscriber to Mike. You got to be a subscriber to the Blaster Stash Facebook page. Yeah, Raz. I said Raz. Shirtless and sleepy. My boy Raz. Razmataz, baby. But be a subscriber of the Blaster Stash it. Subscribe to everybody and join the Facebook page. And we'll see you tonight for that live auction, baby. Legends live auction every first and third Saturday night of the month. Tonight it is at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is September 17th, and you've been watching The Great Legends Show, and this is The Great Legends saying peace out. God bless. Oh, yeah, baby. My first Popeye, Let's talk about my very first Popeye issue I've ever had. That one's 46. I'll get it for you real quick. And there was other Popeye books. There was it's known throughout the Popeye community. There's a book called the Popeye Cartoon Book. It wasn't a comic book per se. It was actually a book you bought at the store. It's kind of like, say, a little golden book or something. But it was a little book, and on the back cover, I think it was made out of straight running. I think the back cover was cardboard. And this is a special extra question Vince and the Simplify has in the channel right now. So I'm going into overtime. Hey, thanks for sticking around and seeing if I was still live or not. I don't know. Y'all may not, people may have quit watching. I'm not really sure. I ain't seen no comments update or anything. I'll get you my first, my oldest Popeye book. It's right up here. It's in the old CGC case, but it's a beautiful book. It's in a thicker CGC case as well. And I may send this off to, the case is kind of crappy, so I may send this bad boy off again, but I don't think I will. Popeye and Wimpy. That's my oldest book. This is 4-color number 17. 4-color 17 right there. William Forg, I'm back in overtime. Simplify asked me a question. Sometimes I don't get to my question. He says, what's the earliest Popeye I have? And it is from Dell Publishing. It's 4-color issue 17 from 1942. This is one of my oldest books in my collection. I think some of my very oldest, my oldest one would have to be Whiz Comics number 2. That was, I want to say 41, maybe 40. A lot of times it's hard. Sometimes I can't remember what kind of books I have and everything. But anyway, this is a beautiful book. This is 4-color, 4-color 17. This one here is 4-color 113. This is 46. This is 42. So yeah, they released a lot of books. I don't know if 4-color was every 2 weeks. I'm not really sure because there's over, and Paul would have to help me out with this, or I could look it up, but there was over like 1,200 to 1,300 4-color books. Currently, it sits, the 4-color by Dell, it sits as the largest or the most issues in a comic book run or series, and that's 4-color volume 2 actually. Because 4-color volume 1, I don't know how many issues, not very many issues. One book I would love to get one of these days is a 6.0, maybe 7.0 or higher, 4-color issue 1, volume 2. It's a Dick Tracy. I would love to get that. I don't have a lot of the Dick Tracy comic books because I've got the Dick Tracy hardcovers. So anyways, again, Mike, thank you so much for hosting a contest. I don't enter a lot of contests, but I never entered a contest of a person I didn't like. And Mike, I like you a lot. Kind of took that from Young Guns #1. But this is it. Vince, I hope you got your answer. You fucking ain't even watching it anymore, I don't think. But that's okay. I mean, it is what it is. People are like, oh my God, is he still alive? And they, you know, they may come back in. I could do a whole nother 30 minutes or an hour. So, William, thank you for coming in for that tail end right there. This is the Great Legend. Again, if there's no more questions, saying peace out. God bless. Damn, I just can't leave. Mike, this is the longest contest entry ever. I ought to really go a fucking full hour just so Mike will watch. I can get some pops. I got some Duck Dynasty pops over there, and who's that other? Oh, Sons of Anarchy pops. A lot of people said those were expensive. On that Pop Funko or that website, poppriceguy.com, which a lot of the guys on the Blaster Stash It Facebook page use. I actually need to go back and look at Bruce Ace. I want to see if we can add friends on there. You know, have our Blaster Stash It. Mike, you need to look into that for us. Make like a Blaster Stash It little group maybe, and have all of our little links maybe on it. I don't know if you could do that, but that'd be so cool if we had our own Blaster Stash It pop price guide little deal where we could see what other pops our friends have, and then that way if we ever wanted to do an AOK of a pop, we can do so, and I think that'd be kind of cool. So Mike, look into that, man. That's your duty. You're the pop guy. Shut your Funko mouth is Mike's awesome segment on the Blaster Stash It show that meets Friday night 10 p.m. Eastern. So definitely, like I said, check that out. Man, it's hard to not like chat with people like all these good people in the chat room. I just want to stay live forever, you know, just like 24/7 live. Again, if you didn't watch my last video, the Presto 6-quart stainless steel pressure cooker. Mike, this has nothing to do with the end of summer, but I got this during the summer and I'm not going to get rid of it. Oh man, I can't wait to use it. I'm going to put chicken in there tonight and, you know, pressure. You know, some people, they sell the deep pressure or the deep fryer pressure cookers where they have the crossbar with the top to keep it closed. But I hate cleaning out. I hate cleaning out that Presto Fry Daddy. I mean, that's a bitch to clean out. So this one here, though, is really cool. You know, I got one watching right now. It's probably my boy Midwest Paul. Mike. Paul's one of my best friends now in the comic book community. One of these days, I hope to meet more people live. And he's going to be one of the ones I definitely going to meet because, dude, we're going to not only do comics, we're food connoisseurs, we're good cooks, we like trying out good restaurants, we always talk about food and stuff. It's awesome, man. It's been so great to meet you, Paul. Midwest comic man. Awesome, dude. But anyway, this is it. I'm getting off this for right now. I need to put my Popeyes back up there. I am making great progress on cleaning my room. I guess I can show you a little bit. Right over here, there's my sideshow thing. I know he's sitting on a fridge. He's got two heads. He really does. It's a big ass statue. I think that's a 1/6 scale sideshow collectible statue sideshow thing. And I need to touch up. I got an exclusive head on him, but I need to touch it up with some paint because I think my kids accidentally pulled the head off and dropped it on the table, and some paint chipped off. Just on not on that face, but I have a face exclusive face with his mouth open and his teeth showing. So I want to get that fixed. I wish they had pop stack protectors for those big ass ones like Marshmallow. I got a bag of Disney Infinity characters I haven't opened. I framed that Marvel versus Capcom poster. It looks like a comic book. What is that? A comic book cover. So that looks really cool. I've got some CGC books down there. That is, I don't know if you can see that. It's Thing and Man Thing, and I got some Brian Hurt prints. All my comic boxes. Well, all my short boxes. There's 4 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4 of 6. I want to put another row on the very top, and the ceiling's right there, so it goes up pretty high. I've got books all up there. Leatherface, Bloody Chase variant, Popeye DVDs, comic books I got to go through, Disney Infinity stuff, just all kinds of stuff. Always, you know, I got to scoot that over. Something wrong with my camera. Getting too much of that arcade to it. I got to point down a little bit too. I ain't that tall. But yeah, well, a little bit more. I try to get that Fantastic Four Alex Ross. It's also signed by Alex Ross. But hey, since you're sticking around Midwest, I want to show you one thing. I need to get the wire attached to the back of this portrait. You're gonna love this thing. ordered this print online, and I got an old antique frame for it. I bracketed it down. Actually, the print just came flat, so I had to staple it with the staple gun to the canvas, the 4 canvas thingamajiggies. Look at this. Old antique style. See that right there? I want to put that where that Fantastic Four is. Have this thing up there, dude. It'd be like Barnabas Collins, baby. Love it, dude. Isn't that so cool? Love that stuff, man. Looks so good. Midwest, you're probably the only one watching this right now, but that's him. That's the legend. My fellow legend, Barnabas Collins. B-Waves, thank y'all so much for watching. Let me show you Barnabas one more time. I don't think I've really showed him very much. I've been kind of keeping him secret, so don't tell anybody. But yeah, this is a 36-minute contest video. You only find that kind of shit on the Great Legend Show. That's for damn sure. But I'm gonna move that print over to where this baker's rack is. I'm gonna be putting a a small, you know, the shelves behind me, right? I've got one of those. There's 2 right there, but I have one of those that's a shorter shelf, and I'm going to put those my Marvel Masterworks. You see my Masterwork collection? It's right under the Shazams, and I have these Fantastic Four bookends as well. Get your ass out of the way, Barnabas. And I want to put the bookends on the very top of the shelf, and the those Marvel Masterwork trades on the very top as well. And then what I'll have is I'll have those there, and then underneath that I'm gonna have my Dick Tracy hardcover collection, and then I'll move that Alex Ross picture above that area, and I have a metal tin of the Fantastic Four #1, the Fantastic Four #1 comic cover. So yeah. Anyways, fans, this is the Great Legend for Barnabas Collins and Mike, Spectacular Spider Grandpa. Great Legend here saying peace out. One last time. This is it for real this time. I'm not going to be doing any extra bonus scenes. This is it. Great Legend saying peace out. God bless.